Dusty's coming off the dyno. You guys know what that means. Stuff's about to go down. So welcome to today's video where Marcus's 180 is jumping on the dyno. We're gonna see what power it's gonna make now that it's got that S14 turbo on there. I'm hoping for about 300, minimum 280. The only reason why I'm saying so low is because he does still have the factory OEM turbo elbow, which is quite restrictive. So we'll see how things go. I wonder if this thing's gonna hit anything at all. Should be fine, it's not too low. I mean, the Rice Miata got on this dyno, I'm sure he won't have a problem. One more. There she is. When was the last time this got on the dyno?
Right after I rebuilt it in January.
In January?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. What are you hoping for today? What numbers?
For it to not blow up.
Not blow up. That's good.
That's all I care about. If it makes more power, that's cool. If it doesn't blow up, then
Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh man, I'm so pumped. You get to go ripping in this tonight. Ma'am, do you mind if I go inside? All right, cool. I was talking to the girl on the side. I just want to make sure, you know, Dad always told me to ask permission first before going inside. Of the car, of course, yeah. So we're in the car with the wizard, Jack.
That's me.
What are we shooting for today, Jack?
I would like to see 260 to 275.
Okay.
All out.
All out.
That would be my sweet spot.
That's pretty good because this thing made like 220 last, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so
it was a max effort run.
I think the biggest restriction, like I was talking to you before, is we still got that factory OEM turbo elbow.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest exhaust restriction on this thing, which everyone knows Nissan engines like to breathe, and that's how they make power. So we'll see where we're at. I'm hoping for 280. I'm being optimistic.
Oh.
Hoping for a nice little bump.
That'd be good. That'd be
But
good.
I'm also curious to see where we're going to make all our power coming from that other turbo, because obviously we've gone for a pretty considerable size increase. And this thing does not have VCT. It's the old S13 SR, so
We have to do all the work up top.
all the work up top.
No down low.
No down low. So right now Jack's going through the map and he's looking for all those lean spots now. And then he's going through and adding more fuel and working his way through it. So it's not like you're doing a full new tune, but I guess you'd be kind of making adjustments to suit the new turbo. It's not very often that I get to sit down here and look over someone's shoulder while they do this, so I'm trying to learn as much as I can. All right, Jack's finished tidying up the map. He's going for a full pull right now. Let's see where we're gonna end up. So before it was peaking at 23 PSI, we're hoping it's gonna level at around 20. Bad. Is that a boost cut?
It was like either a spark blow out or something.
Yeah. Something happened. So as you guys know, in that last pull, Jack said something was up and he didn't ride it all the way out, but the thing still made 271 horsepower at only 5,300 RPM. And we did figure out that a coolant line is leaking, so we're going to address that and fix that now, and hopefully we get back to it and sort out what else is going on. There may also be like a spark blowout issue that we need to address as well. So we cleaned the plugs because AutoZone doesn't have any BKR7Es in stock, so we gave them a clean, put them back in, and we're going again. We got that coolant line fixed up. Hopefully we get to do a complete run this time. Something's up. So now what we're trying to do is figure out if it's a stuck injector while it's still misfiring. So after a bunch of trial and error and diagnostics, we figured out it's injector number 1 that's not playing game. It's either getting stuck, like closed, it's not allowing fuel to flow through it, it's probably just clogged. So luckily it's pretty simple and easy to replace the injectors on this thing. So we do have some spares. We're gonna switch that one in. Marcus is gonna do that. Jack's still figuring out some more kinks on the map, getting everything ready. Are you pretty much ready now to just fix this thing and go?
I think so.
This thing's looking really good. You're only getting to like 5,500 RPM and it's already at 277.
Basically 280.
Yeah, so pretty much right on the money where I called it.
Yeah, past what I expected.
I should put money on it.
Who's gonna bet you?
That's true. Just wonder if it's just like clogged. It actually looks like it's been damaged on the tip. You see there's like a big ding there. I don't know if the injector, hang on, let's see if the camera wants to focus. Now that the camera's focused, you might be able to see this, but there's actually a bit of damage on the tip there. I wonder if that's the reason why. Interesting. I don't even know what these guys are doing out here, but they're having a good time. Didn't sound too bad. I think it's misfiring again though. Trying to figure out what's going on. It's 277 again. So we've been doing a whole bunch more testing, and even though we like switch coil packs, we changed out the injector, it still keeps coming back on 1, so we think it's the plug. Luckily we have one spare plug, which is a BKR7E, and getting that gap to size to put in there now. But this thing just, it's right there. Every time we've been playing around with it, the misfire doesn't start till later in the table, and as you can see, we're still only at the 5,500 range. This thing's gonna make probably around, I'm saying like what, 287, Jack, if we get this misfire to disappear?
287, where did you come up with that?
287. I'm just thinking, you know.
Between 280 and 290?
I reckon if you wanted to try really hard, you could squeeze 300.
Probably. I would need full cooperation though from the pump.
Yeah, of course, yeah, 100%. This thing's been nothing but a pain for a bit today. All right, here we go. Hopefully no more misfire issues. Again. There we go. No misfire now. So we kind of worked out the problem. All right, we're looking at like 258. Oh, 275. That is good. Yo, 275 is great. So we figured out that when we turn the boost down, the issue goes away. So it has to be like spark related, could also be cam angle sensor related. So for now, turning down the boost, we're gonna leave it at where it's safe, where it's not having any misfiring issues. And then Marcus is gonna get a new cam angle sensor and then probably look at new spark plugs and coil packs. And then we'll pick it up from there. But still, this thing's running at 260. So that's what, like 40, 50 more horsepower, 275. So yeah, that's like 40, 50 more horsepower than what he had before. So that is a wrap for the 180. Jack, give us a rundown.
So, anything over 23, 24 PSI, no bueno. You turned it down to about 20, 21, it's all good.
So you reckon probably cam angle sensor?
We tried changing plugs, we tried checking the gap, we tried changing the coil pack, we tried changing the injector. So, I played with some wall settings, I played with some latency settings. There's something else that's not happy as the car gets into that higher boost. So we're gonna try a different sensor for the cam, and then we'll try a couple of other little things, but realistically, there's really not much more to give, I think.
Yeah.
That turbo's close to its maximum efficiency.
When I gave it to him and he was like, yeah, dude, I want this thing to make like 32, 35 PSI. I was like, geez, man. This thing's gonna...
It's holding 20 PSI to the top.
Oh, it will.
Yeah, steadily now.
Steadily?
So before on the stock turbo, it would hit 20, 22, and then it would straight fall to like 14. Right?
Yeah. This should hold 20 all day.
All day, all the way to rev limiter. My
rev limiter before was 662.
So this is going to feel like an entirely different car to you now.
Of course.
All right, let's go for a drive. I'm pumped.
I'm gonna let it cool down first.
Oh yeah, that's a good call. So after a bunch of fun playing race cars on the dyno, some boxes arrived that I want to actually show you guys and give you a big hint about the turbo that's coming for the Miata. Also, just quickly before we jump into these, I want to say a massive thank you to Jack for staying back late and helping us out. But this arrived, you can already see what it is if you know what that piece of paper is, but we got a beautiful, nice, I think it's a 44mm tile wastegate. It's a USA made part, it's genuine. Really excited to run this on the Miata. I think it's going to be really, really cool. This is actually my first external wastegate car that's ever been in my possession. Obviously, the Miata, though, is not going to be in my possession for long, but I just think it's really cool that I'm finally building a car with an external wastegate. So I'm kind of, you know, becoming a real boy. Real boy. Anyways, so this should be giving you a nice hint as to what's coming for the Miata, but it's about to start making some serious power. So I'm really pumped about that. Some more flanges and things like that. But this is another thing that I'm really excited about. I finally got a swivel mount, and you've probably seen these, like Adam uses this on his car when he does like tandems and cool stuff in Japan. And essentially this sticks to the roof of your car and it moves with every transition that while you're drifting. And you've got mounts on the front and the rear, so you can get both front and rear shots, plus a pedal shot and things like that, engine bay. Like, we'll be able to get some really cool shots once we go back to Japan and do some really sick drifting. I also was able to customize this rear little wing here, made it pink. So I thought that was a really nice touch for the whole Yashio factory theme and the S15. They sent me this really nice card, which I thought was kind of like personal and really, really cool. Except they said, excited to see footage from Florida, hopefully. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll let them know it's going to be from Japan. But anyways, weird flex, but okay. I'm digging the gummy bears. I'm going to eat these right now, actually. Also, one of you guys sent me, I have no idea about this, there was no letter in here whatsoever, but someone sent me a washer bottle for a Miata. Yeah, I think this is in like better condition and cleaner than the one that's in mine, so I might switch it out really quickly, but thank you to whoever sent this. I'm kind of like, I'm confused. I wish you included a letter, so I could have said thank you to you or known what this was for, but it was addressed to me and sent to HP, so thank you very much. I guess this is the perfect time to say, if you guys want to send me anything right now, you can send it to HP Logic and just put my name, Sam or SAMMIT, and I will get it. And if enough stuff comes, I'll do a fan mail kind of thing opening. I know like a lot of you guys do sometimes send me stuff to my PO box in Japan, which is great and I love it. But I think because it's international shipping for you guys when you want to send stuff to me in Japan, a lot of people don't send stuff. So now's your opportunity to take advantage of the cheap US post locally. So if you want to send anything to me and make it in a video, send it to HP Logic, address to me, and we'll do a fan kind of mail opening thing. I don't care what you send me. Sure, it may be weird, it may be embarrassing. I'm all for those kinds of jokes, but just try to keep it PG, okay? Thanks, guys. So we're taking the 180 out for a nice little test drive. You ready to feel all the boost markers?
I'm ready for it to not break.
Not break, yeah, fingers crossed. Oh, there's that third light. Everyone always misships third in SRs. Does it feel like it spills slower?
Well, the spooling slower just means I have to shift faster.
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah, this thing rips now.
Yeah, well, it needs to be faster still.
Needs to be faster still?
Yeah.
Not enough boost for you?
No. I was hoping to run all 25 PSI.
Could upgrade a few more things before we can do that.
Yeah.
I don't know if this turbo is going to hold 25 PSI all day, but...
No, Jack said this thing's kind of at its limit, and I'm okay with that because I don't want to blow this turbo up in like 6 months.
Yeah, and just have more smoke pouring out the back.
Yeah, so
yeah.
We're good.
Hell yeah.
But... Oh, dude, she rips. It's fast.
The best thing, no smoke whatsoever. So we're back at the shop. Marcus, what do you think? How's your car feel?
I need to learn how to shift from second to third.
That's just an SR thing, don't worry. You need either a torque dampener or like Nismo engine mounts to solve that.
Or just shift faster.
Or just shift faster, okay. Well, I mean, I'm sure Chris will teach you. He shifts that transmission like there's no tomorrow.
Now you can see his.
Yeah, that's why he booted it.
It's kind of broken. So, yeah, I mean, the car is a lot faster. I have to do some more supporting mods to be able to push 25 psi. But Jack says that the car is reliable at this 20 psi, so we're just going to leave it there.
Yeah, and you gained like what, 55 horsepower right off the bat, just by changing the turbo.
Yeah.
And does it feel like it's laggy or anything like that? It feels good.
Feels a little bit laggier, but I actually can go to 7,000 RPMs before I was only able to go to like 62.
Because it would just fall flat on its face, right?
6,200, it was just nothing.
So you've increased. So you may have lost a tiny bit of the power band at the early stage, but you've gained more in the end.
Yeah.
So that's going to be way better.
Yeah. So now my top speed goes up too.
Hell yeah.
So I'm not
Awesome.
about the top speed. I'm about gapping people.
Awesome. That's good, dude. Well, I'm glad we could help you out.
Yeah.
Hopefully, the next stage of that car is going to be very, very cool. Marcus was telling me about it, but we'll leave that for another day.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a long ways in the future. First, we have to finish this.
Yeah, we do.
More
That thing's going to be cool. Next person to get a turbo.
Well, we gotta sort the smokiness.
Yeah. I'd love to just get you a turbo and just slap it on, but
I mean,
you got other underlying issues.
Chris tells me that all the time, just slap the turbo on and it'll be fine, but no, I need this car to last me. So.
Yeah.
You need a daily before you can just slap the turbo on it.
I mean, that's true, or we just do everything then.
You need a
You need a Miata.
you need a Miata
Yeah.
in your life
Someone
again.
wants to give me a Miata, I'm down for it. It could be a shell.
A shell, an empty shell, Flintstone style.
Hell
We
yeah.
have parts.
Yeah, we have parts.
Oh, we do.
There's parts. For
There's parts for days, literally. I mean, you could just get a bike and daily that.
Could, but do I want to? No.
No.
Because it's Florida, it's gonna rain.
We are literally talking about anything and everything right now. So I think that's a perfect time to end this video, guys. Smash the like button, write us a comment, and I will see you all in tomorrow's video. One word. You know what you need to say? That's it. All right, peace out. Jamata.